Conclave 2026. In an era of global shifts towards green energy, we are here to discuss more than production. We are here for evolution. Under the theme Powering MSMEs from Energy Savings to Sustainable Growth, this conclave serves as a strategic platform to bridge the gap between current challenges and future-ready solutions. Before we officially commence the inaugural ceremony upon the arrival of our chief guest, let us set the momentum by starting our first pre-inaugural session. We are also honored to announce that the Honorable Industries Minister will be gracing this conclave with his special presence during the formal inauguration later this morning. Without further ado, let's begin this journey towards a more resilient manufacturing future. To formally set the tone for today's proceedings, I would now like to call upon Dr. Sagar Salgaocar, Chairman of the ASSOCHAM State Goa Council, to deliver the welcome address and greet our gathered delegates.
A very good morning. Distinguished guests, industry colleagues, and friends. On behalf of ASSOCHAM Goa Council, I extend a very warm welcome to each of you to this Manufacturing and MSME Conclave 2026. I am truly happy to witness such a diverse gathering of industry and government stakeholders, alongside industry leaders and various state associations, all committed to our shared industrial future. As we stand at the threshold of a new industrial era, our theme, Powering MSMEs from Energy Savings to Sustainable Growth, is a vital necessity for our state's economic future. MSMEs are the heartbeat of Goa's economy, yet they face the dual challenge of rising operational costs and the urgent need of a green transition. Our goal today is to explore how MSMEs can harness innovation to drive industrial excellence while remaining ecologically responsible. I encourage you all to participate actively. Let us use this platform to collaborate, innovate, and build a manufacturing sector that is not only competitive but also future-proof. We would be particularly honored to have the presence of the Honorable Industries Minister, Shri Mauvin, who would be joining us for the formal inauguration shortly. Furthermore, the Managing Director of Goa IDC, Shri Pravimal Abhishek, has sent a special video message as a gesture of support and special wishes to all the MSMEs gathered here. We would be playing that for you shortly. Once again, welcome, and I look forward to a day of impactful discussions. Thank you.
Congratulate ASSOCHAM for organizing this Manufacturing Conclave 2026, which is focused on MSMEs and sustainable development. Unfortunately, due to some other prior engagements, I am not able to participate actively in this conclave, but I am extremely glad to convey my message through this video message. I think in line with the vision of our Honorable Chief Minister to achieve Viksit Goa 2037, it's important that we combine robust industrial growth with sustainable development so that we coexist with our nature and we ensure that the future is secure for the next generations. As far as the Goa Industrial Development Corporation is concerned, in our new regulations, we have ensured that the land is not allocated to red category industries. Thereby, we have already restricted the entry for polluting industries in our industrial estates, and we are laying heavy focus on industries which are categorized as green or white under the Central Pollution Control norms. In addition to it, the Goa Industrial Development Corporation also has provision to provide incentives for MSMEs for adopting sustainable practices. Currently, in collaboration with the Department of Industries and Trade and Commerce, we are working on developing a green rating index. We are also working on setting up a green credit model for all the industries in the state of Goa, so that these two tools, one is the index, the other one is the credit rating model, will help the MSMEs avail some incentives from the government of Goa in while they are deploying certain sustainable practices or clean energy practices. I hope this conclave will be really useful for all the MSMEs and thought leaders to come together to discuss what is possible and what is practically feasible in Goa. Though I am not present in the conclave, I am going to eagerly look forward to the report and also the debriefing from the ASSOCHAM, so that the inputs and the feedback that we receive from ASSOCHAM can become an integral part of the green rating index and the green credit model that we are developing in collaboration with the DITC. Once again, I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity. I also congratulate all the MSMEs who have participated in this meeting, because your participation itself shows your commitment towards sustainable development. And I thank you very much for allowing me to give this video message, and my apologies for not being able to make it to the event. Thank you very much.
I now call upon Dr. Sagar Salgaocar to say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you must be aware, our Honorable Minister of Industries, Shri Mauvin Godinho, was supposed to be present with us today at this August gathering. But he had a little bit of a accident in the morning, mild one. He twisted his foot and is not able to come and join us today. But he has sent us his message, which we will be playing very shortly. And we would definitely, as on behalf of ASSOCHAM, like to take this opportunity to congratulate him and his department for receiving several prestigious awards for excellence in industrial development. Special mention must be made of the recently won Gold Award for Excellence in Smart Governance at the ET GovTech Awards in 2026. These accolades are a direct reflection of his tireless efforts to foster a robust ecosystem for both the established players and emerging MSMEs. And would like to mention that he's always been with ASSOCHAM, and we've had a very good and cordial relationship with him and his departments, and we continuously at ASSOCHAM work together with him in various endeavors that we undertake as a partnership with the government of Goa. So without any further delay, we would like to play for you his message that he has sent us for all of you. Thank you.
My greetings to you, all the participants at the Manufacturing Conclave being organized by ASSOCHAM Goa. Dr. Sagar Salgaocar, Chairman of ASSOCHAM Goa. Darshana, who was very keen that I attend this conference, and at whose behest I had accepted the invitation. But my apologies for not making it in person. I must first of all compliment ASSOCHAM Goa for organizing this manufacturing conclave at a time and with subjects which are most appropriate, I would say, in the given times. As you know, powering MSMEs is the most important thing that can be done, because they are the lifeline of the entire chain in industry, which gives maximum employment, which generates maximum manufacturing activity and sustains people at the lower level and sustains bigger industry, which we all know. Therefore, we need to sustain them more and more, from energy saving to sustainable growth, as rightly chosen by you as the theme. I think it's time for us to think out of the box in most of the issues as to how we can bring the costs down for the MSME sector, how we can make finance easily available to them. These are things which we need to ponder. These are things which we need to work upon after our application of minds and get to the table implementable plans. Because if the MSME grows, your economy grows. And we today are in one way the leaders. But unfortunately, because of the geopolitical situation at present, and which is bound to continue in one way or the other, impacting the growth of industry, we have to search for solutions in a manner where our MSME sector is able to sustain themselves. That is the challenge. I think government of Goa also is working how to harness solar energy, how to harness natural resources in a manner that our MSMEs will ultimately grow at a much faster pace than anticipated. Me as Industries Minister would have loved to be there at your conclave today, as I have always been there with the industry. My apologies for due to unavoidable circumstances I can't make it, but I think my heart and soul is there. In fact, I'm feeling very bad that I missed this conference. I wish all of you all the very best, all the stakeholders, particularly government officials, all the guest speakers, because you are the people who are ultimately going to give an insight as to your plans for the future, our plans for the future, how we will continue to grow and make the MSME sector grow and our economy grow and Goa prosper on the industrial front. I would like to take this opportunity of thanking each one of you, all the participants, and I am sure that the next time around when your next event is there, I will certainly be there, and let us keep moving forward as we have been moving due to associations like ASSOCHAM and all the other industries association as well. Thank you very much indeed.
Let us welcome a special guest, Shri Sanjeev Joglekar, Member Secretary, Goa Energy Development Agency, Government of Goa, for gracing us with his presence. I now request our honorable guest, Shri Sanjeev Joglekar, to kindly join our dignitaries to formally inaugurate the Manufacturing Conclave 2026 by the traditional lighting of the lamp. I also invite Dr. Sagar Salgaocar, Mrs. Bhakti R. Dempo, Shri Rajkumar Hajiani from SBI Goa, Shri Nitin Desai, and Shri Mangirish Pai Raikar, immediate chairman, ASSOCHAM Goa Council, to kindly join. I now request our dignitaries for the day to kindly take your seats on the dais. I now request Dr. Sagar Salgaocar, Chairman of the ASSOCHAM Goa Council, MD, Geno Pharmaceuticals Private Limited, to formally commence the inaugural session with his opening address.
Distinguished guests, industry leaders and friends, once again a very good morning. After a very productive panel discussion by the various industry leaders, moderated by Shri Gaonkar, it is now a moment of great pride and honor for ASSOCHAM on behalf of ASSOCHAM, for me to formally inaugurate today's MSME conclave. Our chief guest, Shri Mauvin, the Honorable Minister for Industries, for unavoidable circumstances due to he is not able to attend today morning, but I'm sure that he will grace us with his presence later during the day. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome our special guest for this inaugural session, Shri Sanjeev Joglekar, Member Secretary, Goa Energy Development and Agency, Government of Goa. We are privileged to have your expertise with us today, as the department's initiatives are the driving force behind the green transition we seek to achieve within our industrial clusters. As we discuss our theme today, powering MSMEs from energy savings to sustainable growth, we are inspired by the proactive policy framework you all have championed. Whether it is navigating regulatory transitions or identifying scalable green solutions, the support of your ministries remains the backbone for our industrial resilience. We are eager, sir, to hear your insights on how we can further align our local manufacturing capabilities with the global standards of competitiveness and sustainability. ASSOCHAM remains committed to fostering a robust ecosystem for industrial growth and innovation across the country. Thank you for your gracious presence today, and once again, welcome all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now invite a special guest, Shri Sanjeev Joglekar, to share his valuable insights with us.
Good morning, distinguished guest, representative of the industry. Considering what is the situation today for energy, I would like to share one experience I had in my service in the year 2013 with you, which I feel is very important today as we are discussing self-reliance. So, as you know, there was a delegation that went to Europe in 2013 to see some waste management facilities to adopt in the state of Goa. So, before the visit, the Indo-Austrian Forum invited our chairman, Mr. Norona, Pollution Control Board chairman, to come and visit a district called Waldland in Austria. So he said to me, the rest of the delegation will go, we will wait at Vienna, we will visit that district, and then we will come back. So with Norona sir, I went to Vienna, and we were picked up by an ex-member of Parliament of Austria who drove us approximately 100 to 150 kilometers from Vienna to a district called Waldland. Till I went there, I was not aware, what is the purpose of the visit and what we are going to see. So on the way, the member of Parliament explained what the district of Waldland has done, what is different from other places in Austria. So we had gone to see a society of, what I would call a society or a group of farmers, 800 farmers from the district of Austria. And when we went there, they had a very, very big building complex, and the farmers were providing for everything that happened in that district. Be it any function, where is baking, wheat, grains, everything. That is understandable. But what was important is that we drove in a car of the Member of Parliament, which had traveled 250,000 kilometers on biodiesel in 2013. So the farmers in Waldland had developed 40 type of oil seeds to extract biodiesel. And all their farming equipments which are there in the district, all operated on biodiesel, whether it's a car, whether it's a truck, whether it's a farm equipment like tractors and tillers, every equipment was running on biodiesel. We went and saw the complex. So they were providing support for all the events and functions that happened in the district. Also, they were producing fuel for the district, and they were the predominant suppliers for MWay. You must have heard of MWay products. So all certified products from MWay, where most of the raw material was coming from the farmers. Then from that facility, when we went there and we met the farmers, so the representative of the farmers said that we had set a goal for ourselves, that we are not going to import anything from the other districts of Austria. We'll be self-reliant, our district will be self-reliant in everything. So they had one small issue that they didn't have any big river or a sea adjacent to their district, nor a lake. So what to do about fish? So they took expertise of scientists and fishing this thing, and they developed tanks to grow fish. So that was one shortcoming which was there. That also was addressed by the farming society. Pursuant to that visit, then we went to their municipality. Most of the public buildings already had solar. They not only had solar, they had geothermal energy within the municipality. And means they had explored all the possibilities of renewable energy that could be tapped in that district so that they are self-reliant. Then he took us to a biomass to energy plant. So we reached about 4:35. There was nobody at the plant. Plant was fully operational. It had only 4 employees. So 2 employees which lived in the municipality had SCADA systems in their house, and they used to monitor the operation of the plant. They used to visit during the day. So he just invited. Then we asked them how the plant is operated. So of the four employees, one was a truck driver. So the farmers used to notify the truck driver that they have got 1 truckload or whatever of biomass available. He used to bring it to the silo, automatically loaded into the silo, and the plant was under process. So I asked him how do they do maintenance. So they have got AMC contracts with the suppliers and who have got a frequency of visit. So at that frequency, everybody is to come and check and verify that the plant is operational. They were utilizing this biomass to provide heat during the winter majorly, and during the summer when the heat was not required, it was converted to electricity. So they are self-sufficient in that respect also. As we are facing this crisis today, I feel that we have to understand the commitment that goes into something that is when we say that we want to be self-reliant. So this was in 2013, then we had Atmanirbhar Bharat. In 2014, we are having Swayam-Purna Goy. So I feel that all of us together need to commit ourselves to renewable energy, circular economy, and that commitment has to be deep-rooted, not only in a policy of the government or through schemes and subsidies, but every individual of the state will have to participate and contribute if we have to achieve this goal. Thank you. With this message, I thank ASSOCHAM for inviting me for this inaugural.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Mrs. Bhakti R. Dempo, Chairperson of the Women Empowerment Committee, ASSOCHAM Goa State, and founder of Dempo Agro Farms Private Limited, to kindly extend the closing remarks for this inaugural session.
A very good morning. Our special guest, Shri Sanjeev Joglekar, GDA, Government of Goa, Dr. Sagar Salgaocar, Chairman, ASSOCHAM Goa Council and MD, Geno Pharmaceuticals Private Limited, distinguished delegates and friends. It's a profound honor to offer these closing reflections as we conclude our inaugural session today. The theme of this conclave, Powering MSMEs from Energy Savings to Sustainable Growth, is not merely a title, but a call to action for our state's industrial backbone and sustainable scaling. It's my deepest gratitude which we offer to our chief guest, who is unable to be here with us today. But as we all know, he has always been showing his steadfast commitment to the industrial growth of Goa. We also thank our special guest, Mr. Sanjeev Joglekar, for his critical vision of the Department of New and Renewable Energy, which is central to our discussions today. I'm really impressed with the incident he mentioned about how the group of farmers are working in a state, in a country like Austria, and being self-reliant. It is high time we in India take insights from this and become self-reliant and not rely on other nations around the world. By bringing together our government partners, including GEDA and the Directorate of Industries, Trade and Commerce, alongside our industry partners, Desserts and More, SBI Bank, Ganpat University, GSIA, VIA, SIDBI, Canara Bank, and Business Goa, we are creating a unified roadmap for a sustainable Goa. We thank our distinguished guests from the industry and state association, eminent speakers, and the press and media once again for their time and encouragement, which has set a powerful tone for the deliberations to follow. ASSOCHAM extends special thanks to all your presence at this conclave once again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the concluding remarks. True appreciation lies in recognizing the value of shared knowledge and experience. We are profoundly grateful to our special guest for gracing this conclave with his esteemed presence. On behalf of ASSOCHAM, we request Chairman Dr. Sagar Salgaocar to present a token of appreciation to our special guest as a mark of our gratitude for gracing this occasion. Thank you for your gracious presence and for formally setting today's program in motion. I request our dignitaries to kindly take your seats in the audience.